I said they love you.
Oh.
But I love you too.
Diabolical, demented, subhuman.
Poo-poo head? Both of you poo-poo heads.
Welcome back, Celebrity Pop faithfuls, to yet another sizzling episode of Hollywood's best, or should I say, messiest gossip. Today, we're diving headfirst into the tumultuous sea of Vanderpump Rules, a saga of clandestine affairs, heated confrontations, and friendships hanging by a thread. We're talking about Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss. Hold on to your popcorn, folks. This one's a roller coaster. And if you're craving more juicy celebrity chaos, well, don't be a stranger. Give that like button a hearty smack, subscribe, and ring that bell. You wouldn't want to miss out on our weekly serving of Tinseltown drama now, would you? Join us and let's gossip together. Now let's get started. The streets of Tinseltown have been buzzing, with speculation reaching fever pitch. Are Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss the new Bonnie and Clyde of Vanderpump Rules, or just a couple of pawns in a well-orchestrated PR game? Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss, the stars of the show, found themselves entangled in a web of cheating allegations. Old news, right? What's brand new is this kicker. Was it all just a perfectly orchestrated act to boost ratings? Think about it. An explicit video discovered, the drama of a decade-long relationship ending, the shockwaves it caused through the fandom and the cast, and just like that, boom, our struggling reality show is back on the front pages. But wait for it. Were the strings being pulled from behind the curtain? Now imagine this. You're at the Abbey, and who do you see? Sandoval and Raquel doing a little two-step, ignoring the fact that he's supposedly in a long-term relationship. In walks Ally Lewber, the new kid on the block, and she's scratching her head. What's going on here? She confides in Lala Kent. And the gossip grapevine goes into overdrive. You can almost hear the whispers growing louder and suspicions piling up. Then comes the infamous night, when Sandoval and Leviss end up alone at his place while his unsuspecting partner is away. The plot thickens when you realize that the shock of the cast members at the March announcement seems as misplaced as a penguin in the Sahara. How could they be surprised after months of speculation, whispers, and not-so-subtle hints? Could it be the producers had a bigger hand in this than we're led to believe? Podcaster Sarah C. and Holly Bajorquez certainly think so. According to them, our cast was as bamboozled as a blindfolded cat in a yarn store, which doesn't quite add up. It's like someone knew about the secret ingredient in the stew but is pretending to be shocked when it's revealed. Even Kate Casey, the host of Reality Life with Kate Casey, shares this sentiment. She points out how each cast member had to walk a tightrope, weighing the risks of alienating the audience by calling out a fellow cast member. Like a fox playing with hens, there's always a risk of ruffling some feathers. But what if this was all a setup? What if the producers knew all along and Sandoval was playing along to keep the reality show wheel spinning? Sandoval's butt-patting episode and his strong flirtation with Leviss could be just a jigsaw piece in the grand scheme of things, perfectly designed to keep the rating needle moving up. Could it be that the producers were creating a gripping narrative arc for our old friend Sandoval, falling out of love with Maddox and finding solace in the arms of Leviss, all to keep us hooked for the next season? With whispers of explosive revelations and a curious interaction with Kristen Doty, one can't help but wonder if there's more than meets the eye. Get your detective hats on, my friends, because we're diving deep into a whirlpool of intrigue. First off, we have a seemingly innocent filming permit that our ever-alert podcasters Bajorquez and C stumbled upon. Here's the rub. This permit was active until April 2nd, well past when the season wrapped up. It was sticking out like a sore thumb in a well-manicured hand. This ride is just getting started, and speaking of rides, do you know what could make it even more thrilling? Well, we'll let you in on a little secret. If you want to stay on top of all the juicy, spicy, and sometimes downright zesty celebrity news, join us at Celebrity Pop. Smash that like button, subscribe, and flick on those notifications. Let's spice up your life by keeping you in the loop with the latest scandals. Now, where were we? Ah yes, the Vanderpump saga. Introducing our next set of podcasters, Carrie O'Donnell and Laura Schoenhals from Sexy Unique Podcast. They're not conspiracy theory diehards, but even they can't ignore the whiff of something odd in the air. With Vanderpump's viewership diving like a submarine, they surmise the show needed a jolt to keep the heart beating. Schoenhals suggests that perhaps the Sandoval-Leviss episode was intended to be a subplot that accidentally took center stage when Maddox found some, let's say, interesting evidence. The news was then strategically leaked, creating a wave of intrigue that reeled viewers back in. According to her, not everyone, except maybe Lisa Vanderpump, has the cunning to cook up such a scandalous smorgasbord. It's like baking a perfect souffle, it requires a delicate touch. Nonetheless, O'Donnell adds another pinch of mystery to the mix. He proposes that Bravo might have edited some scenes to thrust Sandoval and Leviss into the spotlight. He points to a scene where Lala Kent and James Kennedy exchange suspicions about the pair. Did the editors reconstruct the episode to match the new narrative? As O'Donnell eloquently puts it, God bless those editors. Meanwhile, Bravo, they're keeping their cards close to their chest, not breathing a word about the podcaster's theories. The die-hard fans, however, are relishing every twist and turn. This Scandoval plot twist has offered them a veritable feast of drama. As Bajorquez says, speculating on the producer's schemes is as entertaining as watching the show itself. It's like having a backstage pass to the greatest show on earth. Well, folks, there's some other plot twists that no one saw coming. Picture this: Ariana finds herself at Tom Tom, the epicenter of their social lives, accompanying her boo, Sandoval. Then, out of nowhere, Ariana stumbles upon a screen recording of Sandoval and Leviss' steamy FaceTime call from the previous night. And where was Sandoval when he decided to make this incriminating call? At Schwartz's place. Even Katie Maloney, Schwartz's ex-wife, couldn't believe what she was hearing. Schwartz's place. From there, our brave Ariana decides to confront the femme fatale, Raquel, in search of answers. Like a lioness protecting her territory, she demanded to know when this clandestine affair began. And then, folks, comes the most gut-wrenching part. Raquel reveals that their affair began right after Ariana's beloved dog Charlotte passed away. The audacity! But the bombshell revelation doesn't end there. Brace yourselves for this one. Ariana reveals that Tom confessed they didn't just share a passionate kiss, they actually took things to a whole new level. Yes, folks, they did the deed in Raquel's car. And get this, the audacious Tom had to ring Raquel's doorbell because he didn't even have a key. Oh, the lengths people will go to for a secret rendezvous. Our gallant Ariana spills the beans on her emotional turmoil, expressing how Sandoval was not just unapologetic, but actually angry at her. She expresses her frustration, exclaiming, "My emotions were clearly all over the place, and he was angry at me. Angry at me." It's like a twisted episode of a soap opera with a sprinkle of Jerry Springer thrown in there for good measure. So, the saga continues. Ariana and Sandoval split sent ripples through the Vanderpump universe in early March. The revelation of Sandoval's affair with Raquel was the final nail in the coffin, the last straw for Ariana. She'd weathered many storms, but this was a hurricane she refused to stand against. Both Sandoval and Raquel have since apologized publicly to Ariana, who seems to have found solace in the company of Danielle Y. They've been spotted painting the town red at Coachella and celebrating his birthday in New York City. Andy Cohen, the host of Watch What Happens Live, has promised Vanderpump fans a grand showdown, a confrontation between Ariana and her estranged friends, Tom and Raquel. Get your popcorn ready, folks, because this is going to be an extravaganza you won't want to miss. But guys, we've got another scoop just when you thought this was over. This time, Lala Kent is in action. The reality queen is firing off caustic comments about the season 10 finale. Lala, who witnessed the denouement, rushed to her Instagram with a burning prediction. If you thought Sandoval and Leviss grated on your nerves before, just you wait, she cryptically warns. Not only does she stir the intrigue, but she also unleashes the Vanderpump survival kit, a cheeky bundle you'll desperately need to endure the finale's tumultuous twists and turns. It's equipped with a box of tissues for unexpected waterworks, plenty of hydration for that gaping jaw thirst, lozenges for the inevitable throat burn after the WTF screaming, plus the soothing combo of tea and honey for post-episode recovery. She doesn't forget the beauty essentials too: eye drops, cooling eye pads, and chapstick because, hey, a juicy episode shouldn't wreck your next day glow-up. But let's rewind for a sec. Back when new episodes hit the screens in February, the storyline was originally fixated on Leviss' shocking liaison with Schwartz amidst his divorce drama with Katie Maloney. But just as viewers got comfy, whispers about Sandoval's alleged infidelity swirled, sending the plot on a high-speed detour. Ariana's reaction to the scandal and Kristen Doute's unexpected reappearance add even more fizz to this bubbling cocktail of drama. Sheena Shea spills that the footage left her so shaken, she felt as if she was in the epicenter of an emotional quake. She also dished that Raquel, far from being remorseful, seemed almost sociopathic about the whole affair. In an ironic twist, Lala reflects on her Give Them Lala podcast that pre-scandal, Raquel was all set to be the season's darling. Alas, what a difference a scandal makes. So sit tight, Vanderpump fans. This emotional whiplash of a finale is sure to hit you like a truck. Now, where did we put that popcorn? Ladies and gents, okay, last breaking news for today. Please, in a shocking turn of events, Vanderpump Rules co-stars Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss have split. Merely 2 months after their spicy affair. After discovering a risque video of Leviss on Sandoval's phone, Ariana Madix, his then-partner, promptly ditched him. In the aftermath, Raquel admitted to seeking unhealthy love while Sandoval fumbled through a belated apology to Madix. Despite this, he later gushed about his magnetic connection with Leviss. Madix, however, had some choice words: diabolical, demented, subhuman, and yes, a freaking rat. That's a reality show cliffhanger if we ever saw one.
Diabolical, demented, subhuman.
And that's a wrap for today, spicy scandal seekers. Remember, for more sizzling slices of celeb life, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ding the notification bell. Stay tuned, stay spicy with Celebrity Pop.